Good evening, everyone. From today onwards, I'll be sharing misconceptions in chemistry by comparing student mistake in explanation questions and the standard answer. For the first question, let us go through this. This is a very common examination question. Explain the high melting point of sodium chloride in terms of structure and bonding. So a typical student answer will be sodium chloride is an ionic compound with giant ionic structure. It consists of strong intermolecular forces between sodium chloride molecules, which require a lot of energy to overcome. Upon closer look, we realize there are some mistakes in the explanation. Number one, sodium chloride is an ionic compound. So when we explain its high melting point, we don't talk about intermolecular forces. To begin with, it is not even a molecule. So this is also wrong. Okay, sodium chloride consists of sodium ions and chloride ions of opposite charge. It is not a molecule. Students are very confused between molecules and ions, and this misconception is often demonstrated in their answer in this topic. When the answer requires them to explain intermolecular forces, they wrote about ions. When the question demands them to explain the movement of ions or electrons, they talk about molecules and atoms. So students need to be very clear the distinction between atoms, molecules, electrons, and ions. All right. So for this question, the answer should be sodium chloride is an ionic compound with giant ionic structure. That's correct. It consists of strong electrostatic forces of attraction between oppositely charged ions, which require a lot of energy to overcome. So it's very important to recognize what type of compound is sodium chloride and what are the particles in sodium chloride so that you can write the correct explanation. Next, explain the difference in melting point between carbon dioxide and magnesium oxide. This is another common examination question. Student response. Carbon dioxide has a much lower melting point than magnesium oxide. Carbon dioxide has weak covalent bonds between atoms, requiring little amount of energy to overcome, while magnesium oxide is an ionic compound of giant ionic structure, which require much more energy to overcome stronger electrostatic forces of attraction between oppositely charged ions. So it's very obvious where's the mistake. The mistake lies in weak covalent bonds between atoms. Number one, covalent bonds are not weak. In fact, they are very strong. However, when we melt or boil a substance, in the case of a simple molecular structure like carbon dioxide, we do not overcome the covalent bond. Instead, the intermolecular forces are overcome. Okay, because when the covalent bonds are broken, carbon dioxide no longer exists as carbon dioxide. It will form carbon and oxygen atoms. All right. So the answer should be weak intermolecular forces, and would be good to mention that carbon dioxide is a simple molecular structure as well. Okay, so that's about it. If you like my video, do share this with people who may need to view this. In time to come, I will be sharing much more misconception in chemistry to prepare students for the upcoming examination. So thank you very much. Hope it engage you and you find it meaningful and useful. Thank you.